Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm taking you deep into one of the coldest, strangest, and most untouched regions on Earth, Siberia, a place where winter feels endless, forests stretch farther than the eye can see, and the ground hides secrets older than human memory. Over the years, this remote land has revealed things so mysterious, so bizarre, that even scientists are left scratching their heads. Tonight, we'll explore 5 of the most unsettling discoveries ever found beneath the Siberian ice and soil, and trust me, each one gets stranger than the last. Our first story begins hundreds of miles away from civilization, in a place where the snow never fully melts and the silence feels almost alive. In 2013, a group of researchers were drilling through the thick layers of permafrost near the Yana River region, expecting nothing more than ancient soil samples. But what they uncovered shocked the scientific world, a preserved creature so intact that even its internal organs were still visible. It was a baby mammoth, but here's the part that sent chills down everyone's spine. Its body showed signs that something had hunted it. Parts of its flesh seemed to be sliced, not naturally torn. Even stranger, the marks didn't match any known ancient predator. For weeks, scientists argued over what could have caused such clean and deliberate-looking incisions. Some said it might have been an early human tool, others whispered theories about something far older. Something we don't understand. The mammoth itself was over 40 years old, yet the cuts looked disturbingly modern. When the researchers finally transported the creature to a lab, many reported hearing strange cracking sounds at night, like ice shifting or bones flexing. The truth, no one knows what hunted that mammoth or if it's still out there in the endless Siberian wilderness. Our second discovery is even darker. In 1972, a team of Soviet geologists stumbled upon something hidden deep in the taiga, something completely impossible. At first, they thought it was just a cave, but when they climbed inside, their lantern lights revealed smooth walls curved with precision, almost like metal melted into shape. The temperature inside the structure was strangely warm, despite the brutal cold outside. As they went deeper, they found several dome-shaped chambers, all made from the same unknown alloy. The weirdest part, radiation readings were off the charts. To this day, locals call them the Valley of Death Cauldrons, and people who enter the area often get sick, lose their hair, or suffer intense migraines. Rumors say the cauldrons were created by an ancient civilization with technology far beyond our understanding, or worse, not by humans at all. Some villagers claimed they heard a low humming sound near the domes, like machinery still running under the frozen earth. The Russian government has never given a clear explanation, and many explorers who tried to find the cauldrons again mysteriously disappeared. Whether they were weapons, shelters, or something else entirely, no one has been able to explain who built them, or why they still radiate power. But the third discovery is the one that scares me the most, because it's still growing. In the Yamal Peninsula, massive holes began appearing in the ground, enormous circular craters deep enough to swallow entire buildings. At first, scientists blamed gas explosions caused by climate change, but the more they studied them, the stranger things became. One of the craters had perfectly smooth walls, as if carved by some kind of rotating force. Inside another, explorers found frozen water pillars that looked deliberately arranged. But here's where things get disturbing. Satellite images revealed the craters were forming in a pattern almost like a message or coordinates. Some locals believe something beneath the ice is waking up, something pushing upward and breaking through. A few reindeer herders reported hearing deep rumbling noises days before a crater appeared, like something breathing beneath the earth. Scientists still have no solid explanation. Geological events don't happen in patterns, but intelligent activity might. The fourth mystery takes us to one of the coldest lakes in the world, Lake Baikal, often called the Galapagos of Russia, because of its unique life forms. This lake is deeper than the ocean in some places, but what divers discovered there shocked everyone. In 1982, a military diving team reported encountering humanoid beings beneath the water, pale, almost silver, skinned entities wearing no equipment, swimming effortlessly at depths impossible for humans. When the divers attempted to capture one, a massive force threw them back to the surface, causing decompression sickness so severe that 3 of the divers died. The military sealed the report, but years later, leaked documents described the beings as large, agile, and aware of the divers' presence. Some believe these creatures are survivors of an ancient civilization that once lived above water before Siberia froze. Others think they're something extraterrestrial. What's even stranger is that sonar equipment often picks up enormous moving shapes at depths where no known creature could survive. And sometimes at night, locals see bright lights rising from the lake and disappearing into the sky. The fifth and final discovery is something that feels straight out of a nightmare. Under the melting Siberian permafrost, scientists found a perfectly preserved virus, but not like any virus we know. This ancient microbe was 30,000 years old, frozen since the last ice age. When researchers revived it under controlled lab conditions, it came back to life instantly, as if it had been waiting. The virus didn't infect humans, at least not the one they tested, but it infected amoebas with terrifying speed. Here's the unsettling part. It was larger and more complex than any modern virus, almost like a tiny organism engineered for efficiency. And once thawed, it showed no signs of weakening. Scientists admitted that other frozen viruses could be far more dangerous ones that humans have never encountered before. With Siberia melting faster every year, some experts fear that ancient diseases might soon emerge. Diseases we have no defenses against. Imagine pathogens from a world before humans, suddenly unleashed into ours. That's not science fiction, that's a real possibility. But the story doesn't end here. Siberia is too vast, too unexplored, and too old to ever fully give up its secrets. Every year, something new and unsettling is uncovered, from strange metallic spheres buried deep underground to giant unidentified skeletons found near remote rivers. Some believe that the region is a graveyard of lost civilizations. Others think it's a natural vault holding things from another world. And then, there are those who claim Siberia isn't hiding secrets because it wants to, but because something still living beneath the ice doesn't want to be found. As we move further into the modern age and the world warms, more of Siberia melts, and more of these mysteries rise to the surface. Maybe some things were never meant to be discovered. Maybe the earth itself tried to bury them for a reason. So the question I leave with you tonight is this. If these 5 discoveries were found by accident, imagine what might still be sleeping beneath hundreds of miles of ice and darkness. What else is waiting to be uncovered? And more importantly, should we really be digging it up? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Siberia's strangest mysteries, make sure to like the video, share it, and subscribe for more chilling stories from around the world. And as always, stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.